getting ready to play some PGA golf. Figured I'd invite you guys along for the ride. If you like what you're seeing, be sure to like the video. And if you are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe for more great games and more great streams. And you might even catch me playing with a couple of friends of mine. So, without further ado, let's get into my pro career. I got another buddy of mine, the Saint of Gaming, that also plays PGA Tour. Usually we get together and play a couple games, so if you also want to see some other games, be sure to go over and check him out. The Saint of Gaming, that is, again. And let's get into this. Sorry about all the sniffling, my allergies are kicking in. I do apologize.
EA Sports and the Wolf Creek Golf Club so proudly present opening round coverage of the EA Sports Spring Invitational. Well, this is one of my favorite tournaments of the year. It's the EA Sports Spring Invitational, and just a stunning golf course. It's Wolf Creek in Mesquite, Nevada. Hello again and welcome. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. And Frank, we're in for quite a day.
We are. We're going to see the decision-making processes of some of the fine players out there today. And the reason why I say that, Rich, is because there's so much elevation here at Wolf Creek. So you're going to have to make those adjustments on the downhill and the uphill. Club selection decisions. And, of course, the one that does that the best is more than likely the one that's going to come out on top.
Frank, what's it going to take here on this approach at the par 5?
Well, some people might actually try and bounce it in between those two bunkers and run the ball up on the green. But personally, I'd try and actually take a hybrid or something with a little bit more loft and try and fly the ball. Take those two bunkers out of play.
Good. Aww. Frowny face. Yeah, we're not doing that putt.
Right, the approach shot is on the green, but he'll have a very testy putt coming up. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Ooh, frowny face.
That was not a very good read right there. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business.
Oh, come off this. That is not... That was full power.
Well, you're not going to make that putt all the time, but you'd like to at least get it to the hole.
If he keeps putting like that, he's going to be an announcer in no time.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't mean to withdraw from the entire tournament. I actually wanted to start the hole all over again. Sorry.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today it's live first-round coverage of the Boston Championship.
It's fine.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Second shot. Good look at the green. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Needs a few more of those. That was a good birdie.
Yeah, this time that one gets him in the top 10.
Frank, they renovated the par 5 second back in 2010. What'd they do to the hole, and how does it play now?
Well, they changed the green, especially the left side. There's a huge mound there now. It's still a driver off the tee, but before you could bail out on the left side, you can't bail out anymore. It's a devilish of a chip over that mound.
Those chocolate drop mounds give the course a really nice look.
Yeah, they just pop. And you can see them, and you know that they're problematic.
And from the fairway for his second shot here. Hazard, maybe wet. Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
Pretty long putt right here. You'd be happy to get it to within 2-3 feet.
Oh, and it gets a good kick. It's only in the first cut.
That's
not too bad.
Frank, I like the way he sort of starts his swing a little bit on the outside and then drops it right on plane.
I moved it up. Oh.
Just a tap in to finish the hole.
I'm okay with that.
1 under early in the round. Hole number 3 here at TPC Boston. It is a par 3. Frank, are you happy walking off with par here?
Well, if you've birdied the first 2 holes, there's a chance here to be greedy.
Headed for the bunker? No, too bad. He'll have to play from the bunker. And the tee shot ends up in the bunker. All right, so greenside bunker. What's he looking to do with this shot, Frank?
Well, really you have to look at the amount of green you got to play with. You don't have to try and fly the ball right by the flag. Allow it to run. Plus, if you can get it to run like a putt, you never know. It might just go in.
Frank looks like maybe the greatest bunker player of all time right there.
Well, he's making a name for himself today. You could certainly put him up there with Gary Players, Severiano Ballesteros. That was just a great bunker shot.
Stays at 1 under with that par. And now back over to the 4th. Early in the round and playing reasonably well. Nothing great, but has certainly not given a whole lot away.
Yeah, and actually a good position to really springboard the round from here.
Good contact, good result. Frank, can one small tweak from an instructor lead to a big turnaround?
With the right player, yeah. You just want to hear the right message. It's like anyone in life. You just want to be pointed in the right direction. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
Moves into second place with that birdie. Don't forget, second round coverage coming your way tomorrow here on EA Sports. For our entire crew, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Boston Championship. Hello again and welcome. I'm Rich Lerner alongside my friend and colleague Frank Novelo. It is a gorgeous fall day here in Massachusetts, TPC Boston, site of the Deutsche Bank Championship, part of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Frank, a really good golf course and highly respected by the best players in the world.
It certainly is. Gives them an opportunity to score. Gil Hanse, Brad Faxon, they made some really good changes over the years, giving it that New England look, that old bunker style. And, of course, they've had a PGA Tour event here all the way back to 2003.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
Well, looks like it's going to be in the rough.
Oh, that's off the beaten track. You've got 5 minutes to find it.
Frank, this is where the mental game really comes into play. You've hit a second consecutive shot into the rough.
This could pound very, very quickly. So now's a chance to just take a little breath, take a breather, and try to make sure this shot certainly gets out.
How good was that from the rough?
Oh, that's amazing. That's a master class in short game.
Frankie's going for 2 birdies in a row.
If he can knock this one in, then that's certainly going to help the confidence.
Oh, I thought he had that. Oh, man.
Yeah, he just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts.
Even par currently.
Well, not in contention, but in for par. Frank, after a couple of par 4s where you just sort of let it go with the driver, different strategy here at the 15th?
Yeah, you don't want to get carried away here. This is one where just a nice smooth swing, get that ball in the fairway. And that second shot, you've got to carry that false front.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
No doubt they'll be happy with that shot. Well played. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. And he's going to beat himself up on the way to the next tee. You don't miss those putts. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. He'll take par and move on. Frank, here at the 16th, you really see this sort of New England character, don't you?
Yeah, that stone wall now protects that sort of two-tiered green. And it sort of showcases the golf course. It just fits in beautifully with what Hans and Faxon have done to the golf course.
Birdie try up next. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. Did a nice job with that putt. Good read, good speed. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Good putt. Just 2 holes left to play here at TPC Boston. Frank, we're on to the 17th, and what can you tell me about this 412-yard par 4?
It looks like a dogleg left, but you don't play it that way. Hit it straight down towards that bunker on the right side. Then the second shot's downhill. Rich, not only is that a good drive, that is a perfect lie. Look at the way in which that ball is sitting up.
That's the kind of lie that puts you in a really good mood.
Safely on deck.
Just a beautiful approach shot. 10-foot putt left. Oh my gosh, that hurts. Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
Trying to grind out a par here. Needs it. Doing what needs to be done. You need to make them from that distance. Frank, the 18th here at TPC Boston, for whatever reason, generates quite a bit of buzz, doesn't it?
It does. The longer hitters, obviously, they lick their chops. They're having a chance to make this green in 2. But if you find one of the fairway bunkers, the addition of that pot bunker, for the layup, that just makes that decision that much more difficult. Well, that's got to be 300 yards, isn't it?
And he steps up to take this shot from the fairway. Vijay Singh, Charlie Hoffman, and Big Henrik Stenson, they all have one thing in common. They all tied for the low tournament score at TPC Boston, 22 under.
And they're all good. Yeah, this is a golf course that obviously gives in to the longer hitters. And if there's just a little bit of sting taken out of the greens, then these long hitters have a huge advantage.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Damn it.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity.
Hello, Mikey.
That was a good run right there. Almost went in.
At least he's seen the line as it went past the hole. So just replicate that on the way back.
So how'd you like the new Turtles movie?
That's a nice confidence builder right there. You make those for par.
Yeah, I watched it on the
Keep
internet.
things steady.
It had a really bad copy, but
well, Frank, that wraps up, as they say here in
I
Boston,
watched
another
it on
wicked
the
good round.
internet on
Yeah, maybe it's not the Yankees or the Red Sox,
but
but it's one of the best courses in the area.
No doubt about it, my friend. And for all of us
It's
here at
pretty good,
EA
though.
Sports, this is Rich Lerner for Frank Nobilo saying,
I
until
liked
next
it a little
time.
better than the first one. Oh, my allergies are kicking in today. I have somebody watching my stream. Welcome to the stream.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race
Jimmy wanted
for
to
the
go play
FedEx
Battlefield
Cup.
1 earlier. I
Today,
didn't
it's
feel like
live
fighting with it
third-round
on.
coverage of the Boston Championship. Always nice to be in New England at this time of year at the TPC Boston in Massachusetts. We're about 25 miles south of Beantown, and this is a really good-looking golf course, Frank.
It is. It looks much older
I
than what it
hate
is. It was first established
Creek
just
record.
at the start of the new millennium, originally designed by Arnold Palmer.
That thing is
It got
nothing
that
but
older
hill.
look from Gil Hansen and Brad Faxon. But also, too, you know, if you're racking up a few
Especially the
points
putting.
out there, or score, should I say, remember Gillette Stadium, home of the Patriots, just down the road. Second shot.
Oh, it looked like he caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much.
Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are, because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
Coming out of the rough and right up next to the hole. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
Just don't watch the scoff video, please.
That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
I don't know what it is. My game is off today.
Continuing to putt with confidence.
I'm in position 40.
Settled over the ball here at the
At negative
15th,
2.
421 yards on this par 4.
Uphill, you can see everything that you have to avoid. Find the green
Something tells
grass
me they're
in
going to give me
between.
the old bang and boo after this game. But I got to do a setup practice session.
Just a good solid tee shot right there, about 280 yards. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one.
Why? Yeah, make me better. Also make me tear my hair out.
I like the looks of this one.
Wow,
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
birdie now.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
A little bitty
Or
putt
yesterday.
could mess up.
Now for birdie.
I got a bleeding.
Frank, where is that thing?
Oh, thank God for small mercies.
I would have created Mo or Larry or Curly.
Frank,
to play
fishing
golf.
is a nice sport, just not at this hole.
Yeah, a little left here, you'll be more than fishing, that's for sure. Now, there's a little mound on the right side. It's about twice the size of a coffee table. When the flag's there, you need your best.
Good looking shot right here. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths.
Just a fraction too aggressive. Remember, line and speed go together.
Sometimes you want that birdie so
Did you
badly.
get to see my chip from
All of a
last
sudden
night?
you're faced with a
It's
lot of work,
awesome.
more work than you had hoped for, just to make the par. And he makes it for par.
No, I didn't even think about it. I was busy
Frank
trying to do
almost
a
at the
city on
house, but still
Minecraft.
some work
I think
to
I'm
do.
going to try to recruit and
412
then go
yard
into a
par
community or
417.
something.
Yeah, just poke something down that
Get it
right
built
side. Really, it's the second shot. You've got to worry about that big mound in the middle of the
But I'm
green.
going to get age verifications before I bring anybody in. And make sure they're legit players and don't mess nothing up.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
I'll set up a fake world to see if they pour lava on anything before I do anything.
Continuing his fine play.
Holy, holy,
Another
holy.
beautiful approach shot.
Locked in on the read and the speed.
What'd you do, rent turtles or watch it on that box you got?
Oh, my goodness, Frank, that is painful.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
hate it when it does that.
You'd rather miss the hole at times, wouldn't you? Well, good solid stroke there. No sign of nerves
I
on
was
that.
robbed on that one.
Frank, the 18th here at TPC Boston has generated a lot of buzz through the years, hasn't it?
It has,
Dude,
and
I
those changes
just
have just
got-
made this
I
finishing
just
hole
tried
so much
putting
better.
it, like,
the fact that they've narrowed up the
right
front
on
of the
the
green,
edge of the
they've
hole.
made that left side more severe. Now you can't bail out on the left. If you do, it's
came to, like, a
an
complete
awful
hole.
little pitch or even a putt up the hill.
The addition of that putt bunker,
Oh,
Frank,
looks like
how has
next
that
month
changed the
I'll have
hole?
to,
Well, if you stray
get
off the tee
turtles
or
too for
find
your
one of
video.
those bunkers with your tee shot, you really have to be aware of exactly the distance that little pot bunker is
How
away.
you doing?
Because if you just sort of whack it out of the bunker and lay it up there, you find the next bunker, then you're in trouble. There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Not what he wanted, but he's headed to the beach.
And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag. Finally, if something happens, that's good.
That's a nice shot right there.
yes!
So through 3 rounds, just outside the top 10, what kind of a chance do you give a player who is sitting outside the first 10?
yes.
Yeah, it's slim. I certainly would not say none, though, Rich. You know, we've countless
Oh,
times over the years seen someone post
that
an
was a
early
good
one
shot.
and watch the
Oh,
leaders
my
crumble
God.
at the end.
I'm
Good
glad I got
opportunity
that on the
tomorrow.
stream.
Put a good round on the board and then just sit back and wait. And then remember,
I just
there's
chipped
also
it
the
in for
chance of
eagle.
the playoff.
Out of the sand bunker, it had like a huge dip on the side of it facing the hole. I didn't. Yeah. Somebody keeps coming in and out of my stream. I'm okay with that. It gets my views up. I like the red clubs, but their power is
EA
so weak.
Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Boston Championship.
Eagle!
Ooh, nice little bounce forward. Should be close to 300, 290.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
What a display of shot making this has been, Frank.
That incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie. And with that birdie, into the top 25 on the leaderboard.
That Resident Evil 6 looked pretty good with Anthony was playing.
Frank, I don't think they've come up yet with an EA Sports bass
I'd like
fishing
the camera they
challenge,
got
and this
on that
wouldn't
one.
be
The way
the
they
time
used
do
to
it,
have
would
a
it?
camera, I
16th
hated
hole.
it.
We might see a few people fishing for their golf ball, though. Big mound.
Like
in
you
the
had
middle of
like
the
a
screen.
sky
You don't
view.
have to go directly at the flag when it's on the left. You can use that mound to kick the ball around.
If you know what I mean.
See if you can get this one to drop here at
I
the
didn't like
16th for a birdie. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Frank, that is nothing more than a punch to the gut.
You know, it's cruel, Rich. Good putt and deserves so much more. Another shot added there.
And
Hey,
takes the wind
get
right
you a
out
view.
of your sails.
Frank, that's a par.
I like it if they
Onward we go.
stay. I don't mind if they get bored. Golf ain't for everybody.
Frank, the 17th here at TPC Boston underwent quite a radical change.
Right,
that
Anthony
renovation,
checking us out.
and
Checking
that
us
redesign
out.
that they did,
How you
it
doing?
changed the character of the hole, but they
Where's
still
Fred
kept that big
Johnny?
mound
Two
in the
of our
middle of the
most
green.
faithful
So that
viewers.
second shot is still punishing if you misjudge it.
And players nursing the lead, they might want to think about playing it safe down the right side, but if you're trying to make up some ground, you could try to fly the church pews that divide the fairway into two sections, and that would give you a nice short wedge in.
Yeah, give you a short wedge in, but really the risk, is it worth it?
This is a good-looking shot. That is classy.
Yeah, a chance of going in.
So a tester from 4 feet.
So into the top 15 on the leaderboard with that birdie. A few more, and who knows, maybe top 10 or top 5.
Tonight.
On to the 18th and a big par 5 to finish out the round.
Yeah, fun way. Let's see, course record 61. What can you do here?
Wish I had Happy Gilmore's putter.
Oh, if this is up, it's good.
I think I've won one tournament out of 3 or 4.
They'll be pretty happy with that 290-yard poke off the tee. Playing his second shot here at the par 5.
No. Oh my God, no.
Oh, that's off the beaten track. You've got 5 minutes to find it.
Set to go. Not an easy shot by any means. That changes the outlook, doesn't it?
Yeah, from the middle of nowhere. Actually, we'd nearly forgotten about him on the leaderboard.
Sorry.
Now in the top 15. Big move.
Frank, it was a great setting with great crowds. We saw plenty of very good golf. Your thoughts?
I think the course really extracted some of the golf that we saw. It forced these players to play just some great golf. And it wasn't just like a pitch and a putt golf course. So I think seeing the guys tested, seeing the players tested at this level, it was a treat.
I just chipped in at a par 5 for a eagle. I wish you could see who's viewing you. That'd be pretty cool. Updated FedEx standings. I'm at number 4. Wait, Bridgestone announced today that they will be playing their equipment going forward. I will? I just had a really awesome thought. With the Battlefield player, too bad you couldn't use a gun instead of a golf club. Like use a musket or something. I'm playing the Wells Fargo Championship. I think I passed that one. Ooh, Quail Hollow. I actually like this golf course. Who knew golf could be so intense?
This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. And we welcome you to one of the most popular golf courses on the PGA Tour. It is Quail Hollow. We're in Charlotte, North Carolina. And Frank, it is just starting to heat up out on the golf course. Fans are streaming in, anticipating a highly contested event with the best golfers in the world.
One reason the fans love this course so much, Rich, the green mile. It's fine to have a good golf course, but it's got to have a great finish. It's got a great finish, then it becomes a great golf course. Quail Hollow has that great finish of 16, 17, and 18.
Well, I stopped talking.
Frank, not overly long.
I wish you would make up your mind, old man.
In the fairway.
Yeah, that's in that 280 mark.
Frank, a really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Headed for the bunker, I think. Sometimes you get breaks, and he got one right there.
Yeah, I guess the bunker was a little smaller than I thought it was. It looked doomed for that.
And besides, you're playing golf. You gotta get used to the noise. So, what number ticket did you draw?
A birdie.
Just making sure.
Send him to 1 under on the leaderboard. Frank, a nice mix of opening holes here at Quail Hollow. And
you can't be right towards the top because Jimmy's at the top.
Short par 3 here at the second.
You definitely don't like
180-yard shot. We'll play more like 175 for the half a club downhill. There's much more green on that right side. If you're not too sure what club to hit, then you should stay away from that left side.
Oh, almost a hole.
Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Birdie!
That might go unnoticed, Rich, but that birdie sneak inside the top 15.
Frank, here at the third, players facing a challenging tee shot.
For a number of reasons, Rich. One, that the hole bends to the left. Two, that the fairway starts to run out. And three, the length of the second shot. You get rewarded the better you hit your tee shot down here.
Far!
Now the approach here at the third.
I thought you were.
That should be pretty good right there.
You can win,
on the safe side.
Hey. Mine does it too. No, you're getting snappy with me.
Moves into the top 10 on the leaderboard.
And moves into some very good company.
Mine does it too, dude.
We have already begun. Let's pick up with the action at hole number 4. Frank, I've been impressed with the play to this point early in the round.
Yeah, it's solid without being spectacular. And that's actually a huge compliment. Second shot. That just came out blazing.
Your
as soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Now his third, staring right at the green.
You can count on me waiting for you in the parking lot.
Well, the stats say that is a green hit in regulation, but it's not yet a par on the card. Very tough putt coming up. This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt.
Well, the fourth hole looks like it's going to claim another victim.
Settles in over the putt. Never quite had enough oomph on that.
Yeah, sort of a wishy-washy stroke.
Now at 1 under for the round. Now to the first par 5 here at Quail Hollow, the 5th hole. It's 570 yards, and it would seem, Frank, that this tee shot sets up well for a guy like Rory McIlroy.
It does. Someone that hits it long and moves the ball right to left, and that's what you're going to have to do here. One of the main reasons for that is not necessarily the dog leg, but the fact that the fairway, Rich, slopes away from you. It slopes to the right.
Hey, they don't call us rage gaming for nothing.
So that makes that tee shot so much more difficult.
You're all good, bud.
Headed for the bunker?
I know,
a
it was
bit
hard for you.
unfortunate. Wasn't able to avoid the sand trap. Third shot coming up now from the bunker. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. I'll tell you what, Phil the Thrill. Phil Mickelson could not have done it any
I didn't
better.
put spin on it,
What a
probably
bunker
would've
shot.
done.
He has this putt for birdie. Oh my goodness, Frank, that is painful.
Oh, yeah, that's the...
The only thing I have
Would
trouble
rather
with
miss
is
the hole
reading
at times,
the
wouldn't you?
weight line.
Frank, you can see by the reaction, it has been that kind of week. Just a few too many pars. Wow, Frank, this is all you want, a par 3. 250 yards here at the 6th.
Hey, that's what these guys need, especially in a PGA championship. Fortunately, the hole plays a little bit downhill, but 250, whichever way you cut it, is a big par 3.
That was like Usain Bolt, Frank, right through the tape.
Yeah, that first step, that was never going to stop.
Setting up for an approach shot here. Frank, it's kind of cool if your golf course
What
has a
announcer?
menacing name for the finishing stretch. There's the Bear Trap at PGA National, the Gauntlet at TPC Sawgrass, and here at Quail Hollow, the Green Mile. Does it earn the nickname?
Rich, I don't know about the name, but I think if you want to look at 3 holes in a row that are really going to get your attention, perhaps wreck your card, then 16, 17, and 18 at Quail Hollow are the ones. 16, the par 4 over 500 yards. 17 is just fraught with disaster. And then 18 requires you hit your best tee shot. I think even if those holes were in 3 different parts of the golf course, they get your attention.
Second round coverage coming your way tomorrow. For our entire crew, I'm Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. So long for now.
Hey, Mike.
This is EA Sports, PGA Tour coverage coming your way. Welcome to the home of the Wells Fargo Championship, where the likes of Rory McIlroy, Ricky Fowler, and long-hitting J.B. Holmes have all won. It was first opened for play in 1961. It has really grown through the years, and it is now played by the best in the world. Rich Schroeder alongside Frank Nobile of EA Sports. Let's jump down to the golf course.
Just a good solid tee shot right there, about 280 yards.
Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot.
There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Wouldn't call it a great approach shot, but it still ends up in the fringe.
A little bit of magic from here. The hole's not over.
Well, Frank, this is something we've seen more and more of in recent years, players just on the fringe.
Yeah, it's good to see. It shows he's thinking. You don't just have to grab the lob with. That's it. Hybrid, putt, you name it. Whatever works.
Man. Just a bit offline.
Yeah, the hard work's coming up now, though. That's a long way away.
Just want to nestle this one down to within a couple of feet. Oh, you can see the frustration. Almost kicked his putter head right there.
With a drop shot here at the fourth. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. This can be a cruel game at times.
Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Just a couple of feet. Frank, how do you explain what we saw here?
It's a mess. Probably the easiest way to put it. This is a case of anything that could go wrong. Not just probably, it did.
Anthony? I was only fucking with you, man.
Right in the heart of the fairway, green light special. Good scoring opportunity. Third shot here at the par 5. Yes. Hello there. That's a birdie.
Might be languishing in the middle of the pack, but really celebrate that.
Now set to tee off at the 6th. It is a long par 3, 250 yards.
We could take a little bit off for the downhill, but whichever way you look at it, it's still going to be a beefy par 3. Protected on the left by that front bunker, and if you sort of scoot one long, there's another bunker over there as well. This looks like it's going to find the target.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. Par yesterday. Now for birdie. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Really no chance to go in there.
Nudge this one home. Finish it up.
Frank, it's been that kind of a tournament. Another bogey.
Yeah, it's not exactly a small gap between that player there and the rest of the field. That gap's
Want to
feel like
invite
the Grand
Anthony
Canyon right now.
Frank, there's a lot to chew on here as you get to the tee at the 532-yard.
Oh, because when me and Jimmy were doing it, nobody could join. It was on Friday.
Game, 530 plus change, I think, is incredibly short. And look at the trouble in front of you. Water all the way down the right side and around that right side of the green. Bunkers left. This is not for the faint of heart.
He's probably under
Just a
invisible. He
solid
said give
shot
him a
here
minute.
at
He'll
number
be
7,
on.
right where you want to be. Now set for the second shot here at the par 5 7th hole.
I don't know. I'm starting to get irritated myself.
Well, look out.
Well, no, they're
This
making
could
me
be wet,
use
Frank.
their
heading
golf
towards the
clubs
So toweled off,
away from the
dried
ones
off,
I've been using.
and ready to go.
Yeah, let's hope this swing he hasn't still got the floaties on.
Playing his 4th shot after the 3rd was wet. So, Frank, he'll take a drop here.
Yeah, he'll take his medicine, take his penalty shot. The hole's not over yet.
Has only 90 yards here. Frank, we remember what Rory McIlroy did here in 2010, his first PGA Tour victory, a 62 in the final round. It was also the first victory for Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, and oddly enough, it was in a
Not yet.
playoff. And in that playoff, Ricky just pulled out a driver and smashed it down there, then hit a sand iron.
Man, I can't wait to stream Farm Sim
Basically,
17,
gimme
dude.
distance. Not only did he win in the playoff, but he beat
That was
Rory
one of my
McIlroy,
biggest
the then
fucking-
world
or
number
freaking
1 in
games.
DA points. And that was the same Ricky Fowler that, remember, in the playoff in 2015 for the Players' Championship, drove the ball in equally daunting fashion over those 3 playoff holes at TPC Sawgrass.
Out of the short par 4-8 here at Quail Hollow, just 350 yards. Frank, players can lay it up and just hit a little baby wedge into the green, but why not go for it in one, try to make something happen?
I think both plans work well, Rich.
And don't forget,
This is one of those
the
holes.
the word.
The more you think about it, the more complicated it gets. You're going to lay it up, lay it up. If you're going to go for it, just aim at that tree and hit it down there. Just take your medicine.
Papa umau, Papa umau.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a
Let it
lot
go.
harder or just hit another one. That will be a great look at
Anthony
birdie.
joined my stream.
Made a par in his previous
It
round.
wasn't him, so it was
this
probably
time,
Johnny.
it's for birdie. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like
Why our
kissing your
stuff
mother-in-law.
is called rage.
Clean this up with a tap. Nothing wrong with that par putt.
It's pretty cool. You see like foxes
Another
and deer
thriller
walk
from here at
across
Quail
every now and
Hollow
then.
in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm Rich Slaughter alongside Frank Nobilo.
What's up,
For all of
Mr.
us here at
Two-Fly?
EA Sports, so long until next time.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We got Two Fly as commentary.
Okay, it's still a bad drive. No biggie. I'll go from there. I'm in the really deep stuff.
I finished the second round in 94th place at +1. Oh, give me Treasure Island or something. I don't know. I have to be the world's worst golfer. I'm gonna try switching clubs, see if that does it, because I noticed I did worse once they gave me clubs.
I said, what's up? Please join the Two Fly Nation, people. How you doing?
Hey, now don't forget, we might be trying to jump on your bandwagon. We don't want none of that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Don't do that. Do not do that, people. Don't jump in nobody's bandwagon, no vehicle, no nothing like that. No bus rides either. No. That makes it worse. That makes it worse on their part, not on mine. So it's fine. And thanks for subscribing to the Two Fly Nation. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh man, dude, that shit was crazy. That's all I can say. It was crazy. Yeah, dude, it creeped me the fuck out. And I played on the PS3 though, and it still creeped me out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit was something else. That big Majin Buu motherfucker scared the shit out of me.
Okay. Come on, my boy.
Yeah.
Have her heat that up for me. I'll eat it.
Yeah, heat myself up.
Huh?
Just be careful. I'm streaming. I meant with the language, I can get booted.
Because I was gonna go anyway.
No, I'm just saying I know you have a habit of it. You're a woman. All women have a habit of that. Yeah, and I bet you she cusses a lot.
NBC Golf
Correction.
Channel.
You got two women that correct you about
In
cussing.
association with the PGA Tour proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today,
I'm gonna sit in bed
live
tonight and play
opening
golf.
round coverage of the players.
Service ass. It was a lot worse today. It took a long fucking time to get up.
Hey, we got commentators in the background.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. Now the approach to the 7th. Frank, what do you need to be mindful of here?
It's rather narrow in the front of the green, and then there's some mounds both right and left. Be very aware of those mounds. They can actually help you out.
Then she came back.
This is a good-looking shot. That's an outstanding shot right there, and it sets up a really good-looking birdie.
Now, see, I switched back to my clubs. I'm playing a lot better.
Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, little change in the attitude right now. You've let one go. You've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
Well, not in contention, but in for par.
That took a while. And then when she separated, she got the grouse.
Frank, 17 here at TPC Sawgrass gets all the attention when you look at the par threes. Justifiably so. But number 8 is a daunting challenge in its own right.
It is. Longest
How
of the
about
4
after
par
a while,
threes.
give
Plus,
these
it's
people a
just
bonus
littered
stream
with
about it?
bunkers around the side, the back, and the front. And this is not hitting.
Let me know if not. I'll do some
Looks like it's going to be
WWE.
in the rough. That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. And getting ready for the putt.
I might get on Putt Locker and watch Turtles now. Oh! Buddy!
Who knows? It
Wrong
is a
putt.
4-round tournament, setting himself up for a good weekend, maybe a great one. The young star makes his birdie. Frank, now at the 9th, this really is one of my favorite par 5s in the entire sport.
And I certainly enjoy watching people play.
Wish I could talk to
today,
Anthony
Rich.
into getting
Used
this.
to
He
be
liked playing it
unreachable,
on
but the
GTA.
longer hitters now, we're starting to see them go for this par 5 regularly in 2. And the reason why they start to hit the drive more down the right now than what they used to. People used to try and go down the left side. The right side, it hugs the water, but you get a better view of the second shot.
Technically, I beat one of the, because like it's different characters for different missions. So I beat the one with the.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That thing is sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Yeah, I think
Now I want to watch
I
Happy
want to say
Gilmore.
I beat it on this side too, but I'm not for sure. So, I hope
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
This would be nice. 2 straight birdies.
Yes! Birdie!
So sneaking into contention here. That birdie.
Top 15 now on the leaderboard. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Looks to be a good setup going into the green here at the 10th. All right, Frank, now the approach here at number 10. What's the right way to play it?
Just avoid that bunker on the right and don't go too long and left. Over the back left is not an easy up and down.
Good looking shot right here. Just an incredible shot. That is a very makeable putt after a great approach. Well played. As this putt for birdie.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to focus on.
Yes, third birdie in a row. Third birdie in a row. Change the club, get better.
This time, that one gets them in the top 10.
That's what I'm saying. I told him.
Let's go to the 11th now. It's a par 5 and a fun hole, Frank. You can make anything from 3 to 7 here.
And that's why, as the start of the back nine, especially on a Sunday, this becomes such a pivotal hole to start a run. Big body of sand down the left side that sometimes the longer hitters can get close to with the tee shot, but really it's the second shot. If you can reach this par 5 and 2, it's a very narrow green. The layup, it's actually an awkward layup, Rich, because you've got to push that ball to the left side, almost like a zigzag approach.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't that hard anyway, any damn way, so.
That one is bunker bound, it looks like. Not what he wanted, but he's headed to the beach. Frank, there's nothing like catching a bunker shot just perfectly. Splashes out, lands softly, and just runs up to that hole.
Yeah, it's like 3D. There's the component in the strike where it's going to land, and the third part of it is how much it rolls.
Frank landed it on the green.
Eventually,
it was never going to stop.
No chance.
Person and shit could be why. So that's all. Oh wait, they got Wonder Woman in that bitch too. What the fuck? Is that Wonder Woman, Batman, and Wonder Woman? Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Superman.
Just moving that much closer to the leader now, Rich.
Not yet, but
so one round in the books. A lot to chew on here.
There is. This is going to be a tough championship to pull away. The standard of golf, especially that first page of the leaderboard. Excellent golf.
I got that. No, he wanted that. So. Well, that's the part because I got all them trophies in one day. I got all them trophies in one day. On Jurassic Park, got all those in one day. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because he busy playing around. I'm trying to collect all the coins. I try to collect most of them bitches. Yeah, I'm playing around, but I'm also trying to get the trophies and collect them all the coins.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports in association with the PGA Tour proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Players.
I play a little bit.
You got more than one.
Seems to like it. It's headed for the green.
I need to get that torch, though.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie. Even par currently. All things pointed to a good week. Birdie there, very important right now.
Playing some good golf.
Ain't no missables either.
Frank, 14 is so often a pivotal hole here at the TPC Sawgrass.
It is, Rich. And when you see a player hit 2 shots comfortably on this green, you think, what's all the problems about 14? But when you see someone stray left or stray right, you realize that 14 is a real big.
Frank challenging approach shot here at the 14th.
Yeah, there's some subtle mounds in this green. One that comes in on the right, and then another one that starts to come in about 2/3 of the way down on that left side.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Nice play right there. That's in pretty close.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
They are. They
Yes! Fourth birdie in a row.
Oh, yeah, birdie, Frank, and another shot closer.
Sniffing in the right direction.
If you're just joining us, we're at the 15th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. 449 yards, par 4. Frank, what's in store here?
One of the prettiest tee shots on the golf course, Rich. Once again, you're coming out of a chute of trees, a big bunker down the right side. Really, you want to hug that right side, though. It gives you a better entry into this green.
But then he held my leg. I reversed that. I started pounding his ass. And then he's on a reverse. I'm like,
nice.
That's good.
I was whooping it. Then it got 8. I'm like, bitch. And then I won.
Wow, Frank, look at that.
He was mad like a
just blistered that tee shot.
That has to be 325. It's an inch.
Frank, once again, precision is so important as we look at this second shot to the 15th.
Yeah, you're looking at the flag here. You're looking at birdie. But if you miss, that big bunker on the left will swallow it up. And there's 2 little pop bunkers on the right. Tough to get it up and down.
Birdie try.
Oh my God, dude.
It's the beautiful part of golf. Brand new day, new hole. Remember, he made a bogey here yesterday. This time,
5 birdies in a row.
Oh, that birdie has to feel even better, Rich, with everything
5
so
birdies,
tight
dude.
at the top.
Right in the middle of a Donnybrook at this point. Frank, fans watching, they love excitement in the game. 16's an exciting hole, isn't it?
Well, that's where you get it, because you hear the roars. You start to see the big crowds that go all the way around 16, 17, and 18T. You feel where you are in the tournament, too. A movement that starts at 16 can be carried all the way to the clubhouse.
Frank, that was a good drive. Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot.
That's an absolute beauty.
Playing his third here at the par 5. Solid play, heart of the green. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
Yes!
6
Has it?
birdies.
7 under for the tournament. Frank, not to plant the seed of doubt, but we
Pulled the
must
plug on
deliver
my-
the facts
What's that?
here on this telecast. 44 balls in the water a couple of years ago, 28 last year.
Man,
Rich, that's the announcer's curse. What will he do?
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Good, clean contact and a nice result. A chance for birdie coming up. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Well, Frank, it's our
It's okay,
job
I
to
can
get
deal with par.
excited.
it's the first birdie I haven't gotten.
Short, though.
I'm sad.
He's making my job hard.
What are you getting mad for, dude?
Settles in over the putt.
This guy's swinging his club getting mad because he had to get
That's
a
how you
par.
maintain momentum and make those putts
I'm
for par.
happy with a par.
People always talk about 17 being visually intimidating. Frank, what about
6 of them in a
18?
row, dude.
if there's a little bit of wind off the right, the tee shot is so much easier. But if that wind is coming off the water, not only do you see the water and the wooden bulkheads, you see all the rough and the trees on the right.
I
Of course,
just
then you
drove
start bringing
it
5, 6, 7, even 8 in the plate.
316
That's what
yards.
makes this tee shot so hard.
He has just hammered this drive here at the 18th, and now he is in a really good position to make a birdie here on the final hole.
Oh, it looked like he caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
So close.
Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage.
Not today.
You're not going to birdie every hole.
He's made it. There you have it. The second round is complete. Another solid effort put together, and it shows on
I
the
hit
scorecard.
first place on
And
second
after
round.
2 rounds, you
I'm in
really
the
start
Players'
to see
Championship.
not only who's playing well, but who's consistent.
Almost level 47. I made Rory come in third. I made the face of the game come in third place. That's goal accomplished in my books.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's third round coverage of the Players.
I have no idea. Probably a friend of Anthony.
Well, that is a really good tee shot right there, Frank.
I think that tipped the 300-yard mark.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Made par yesterday, this one for birdie. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. And getting ready for the putt. And he makes it for par. Now to the fifth. This long par 4 thought to be one of the most difficult holes on the front side here at the TPC Sawgrass.
Yeah, if you've got plenty of length in the bag, you can almost take it directly over the bunker on the right. But if you're not as long, you have to air down that left side. Oh, that's fine.
You want to get to what they call the gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18 with a chance. 16 is the reachable par 5. You can make eagle there. And then the final 2 holes, you just want to steer clear of trouble. Though, with bold play, and you mentioned it with Craig Perks, you could make birdies.
It really is a case of mind over matter when you look at those holes. You're right. If you took away the water, you'd think they're 3 nice holes. But it wouldn't be the same. You intimidate the player as he plays 15. He's well aware of the finishing 3 holes.
These putts keep the round together. Ooh, good effort right there.
Ooh.
Almost made it. Clean this up with a tap. Hard-fought par right there. Frank, you don't want to get too cute with that second shot here at the 6th.
I remember many a time, Rich, when they put the flag right of center. You try and hit a little bit too close, those palm trees all of a sudden come into play. Hits one of those, that ball can go anywhere.
Okay.
Frank, now the second shot here at hole number 6.
Yeah, not overly long, but be very aware of these palm trees that are short. Many a shot's caught those trees coming into this green.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance really for birdie, but really it was a rather poor approach shot.
Anthony don't know why he joined, because he don't talk to that guy.
Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good.
Yes, why? Okay. It's up to you, bud. Maybe she wants you to watch with her? What, you don't want to watch Doc McStuffin? No.
Oh, I thought he had that. So
Oh, that
frustrating
ruined me.
sometimes on the greens, isn't it? Drop shot here at the 6th. This one just
I'm
requires a
co-leader
little
right
bit
now,
of
dude.
focus. Gives up a shot and moves down to second place.
I got past
Bounce
that
back
piece. Now
time.
I gotta get a birdie.
Frank, what do you think of the 7th?
Interesting par 4.
No,
for
it's
two
not.
reasons.
I need a
the
birdie.
undulating green on the end of the hole that also shapes to the right. That makes it look like a dogleg right. But really, you want to play that tee shot just inside those pot bunkers down the right side.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm going to say, I know
I haven't
that
seen
first
a
number's
Looney
a 3. I'm
Tunes
guessing the
episode in
second one's a 2.
years,
Let's call it
okay?
320.
No, I haven't been able to find them.
Good
used to
chance
watch
now
Baby
for a
Looney
birdie.
Tunes,
That was
too.
an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
That was a big shot.
And he has
Even
it for
used to watch
birdie.
SpongeBob.
TPC Sawgrass, the fabled
I kinda had
stadium
no
course
choice,
designed by
especially
the
the Doc
legendary
McStuffins
Pete
and
Dye.
stuff.
Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novello. Here at the 8th, Frank, most players are happy
Somebody's
walking out of here with a par
kid
3.
decided he
And the
wanted to
reason
watch
why it's a
cartoons
very
all day.
narrow entry to this green. It's
Instead of
just
going
littered
outside
with
playing
bunkers
like a normal
around,
kid.
left, behind, to the side, and even short.
Yes,
Once you get
think.
further up the green, though, even though this is sort of an undulating green, it starts to widen up. So don't
Let's
get
talk about
trapped
Lisa's
into just
kids.
looking at the front of this hole.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
They didn't go outside to play because they didn't know how to keep their nose to their own self.
Rich, that was some shot
gotta
out of the
play
rough. I
shooter
really
after
didn't
this.
think he could even get that on the green.
Well, just to get it on the green, as you say, I think is a big win.
Yes, par. I'll take a par.
That's a good par there, Rich.
Good third round, Frank, and a good spot heading to the final 18.
Yeah, to be in the top 5 right now, the caliber of this field, know that your game
I
is
came
good
in
enough
second
too,
place.
and a
McIlroy
legitimate
came in
chance of
first.
taking home the trophy
I
come
hope that's
tomorrow
not the
night.
last one.
This really is what all those hours on the range contribute to. This moment right now.
Oh. I got the top score. Placing hecklers on tee boxes. I went for a minute or an hour, 20 minutes. I think that's a pretty good stream for this. Oh, I still got another round. I'm gonna play it. Why not?
NBC Golf Channel on
means I
EA
could.
Sports in
It really
association
does.
with the PGA Tour proudly presents the season-long race for the
Miss
FedEx
Kilbride
Cup.
ain't even
Today,
on the leaderboard.
it's live final
He's
round
gone.
coverage of the players.
Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my
Yeah, it's gonna be tricky playing
Looks like
streams
Rory McIlroy
while
Frank,
watching language,
sticking the
especially if I do
follow-through.
GTA.
Frank, once again, precision is so important as we look at this second shot to the 15th.
Yeah, you're looking at the flag here. You're looking at birdie.
Or if
but
I
if
do
you
Mafia,
miss,
I
the
don't
big
even know
bunker on
what's
the
gonna
left will
be
swallow it
in
up.
Mafia.
There's two little pop bunkers on the right. Tough to get it up and down.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. That was a nice birdie, and no doubt he's feeling pretty good about his position on this leaderboard.
A series of good holes in a row has got him to this point.
You licking your chops here, Frank, as a player when you get to this tee box?
Well, it's an opportunity. A 4 here certainly makes the mood better when you walk to 17 and then 18. So
Me and Kayla
a
are gonna
4
like
here is
Hanford
more than
Bridge.
just making a birdie on a par 5.
You should talk to Carrie and watching it tonight.
Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5. His second shot.
That's mean. Oh, yeah. Oh, Doc, let you get back to work finally? Oh, how am I supposed to move it?
Crucial eagle attempt on the way. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but
Oh,
this is
man.
a long putt.
If
Green's
I
are
make
fast,
this,
though. You never
it's going to
know.
be a miracle.
Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Frank, he might like this one. He might like. Oh, he's gonna love it, Frank.
Yes!
Just bust that and things were as tight as can be.
Yes!
Frank, a couple different ways to watch golf as a fan. You could follow your favorite player for a number
Oh,
of
man,
holes,
you gotta
or
look
could
at that
park
later,
yourself
Mike.
in one spot. I think one of the better ones is the hill behind the 17th at TPC Sawgrass.
Yeah, and that's why the reaction of the fans is so different. If you followed that player the whole way around, you lived and died on every shot he's hit. Meanwhile, if you're stuck at a hole, you want to see some tragedy, you want to see some great shots, and consequently you get that divergence of different type of fan.
Shot now from the rough. Frank, what's he facing?
Well, the lie first and foremost. If it's sitting down, then obviously you're not going to get a very good contact. Nothing wrong with coming up a little bit short of the green. Problem is turning one mistake into another.
Pretty good shot right there. Really not
Alright,
much
same
to this.
person that's been
The only
disliking my
issue would be a
videos.
lack of
Anthony.
concentration or focus. Good effort and good
I
par
like
putt.
honest views, though. If you like it, press
Now to
the
the
like. If you
18th
don't
hole
like
here
it,
at TPC
hit negative.
Sawgrass.
But if you're gonna troll and hit
462-yard
negative
par
just
four.
to
Frank, and another
do it,
example of
that's different.
visual intimidation from the designer Pete Dye.
Those wooden bulkheads that go all the way down the left side of 18
probably go
give
through
you like
all
an
the videos
optical
later and give
illusion.
it a like.
And there's not a single fairway bunker on the right to give you something specifically to aim at. So you've got to fixate on one of those trees. This is not a hole where you want to be looking at anything other than a specific target.
Dude, I swear I didn't think I was going to make that putt.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
That will be a great look at birdie.
See, I come to the
To
conclusion
win
that you got
the
to
Players'
learn to
Championship.
get negative reviews to get good streams.
That was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
No, sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
So a tester from 4 feet.
So a
You're
tough
gonna
way to
give me a
close the
bogey.
round, missing a short putt and a bogey here at 18. Just a little tap in here. That's a bogey, but still in the lead.
We start to see shots in hand really valuable.
Just a fantastic week of golf. Add that one to the win count.
A lot of great quality players out there, and to come on top of that leaderboard is truly a great accomplishment.
Have you tried seeing if you could watch that from your PlayStation? The box? No, I'm saying you said you can do it on any computer. Have you tried doing it from your PlayStation? Nah. Probably download it to my tablet. Or my phone. Lucky. And what's the fee? I already bought Jungle Book and Angry Birds. And I reserved. What did I reserve? WWE, Elder Scrolls, and Mafia. No, I do not. I'm just making a point. I won the Players' Championship on Sunday. You help me out all the time. I'm going to close my stream out. Alright, bye. That's going to be it for this stream. Went pretty good. If you liked, like the video. If you're new, be sure to subscribe. And I'm outie. Remember, bird is the word.